There's a book, it's called Start With Why. So many times what happens is we focus on the how of things, and sometimes even the what, but we don't really get to why. So what's asked is many times, oh, well, what career do you want to get into? And you say a career, but why? Why? So ask yourself why. Now I first want to write this up here. I want to do 3 concentric circles. If I draw these 3 circles, the outer circle is what?
It's the same circumference.
Well, the outer perimeter is the circumference, but when I say concentric, it means that one's inside the other is inside the other. So what is the outer circle? That's the what? You know, let's take for instance, what is the counseling field? What is it? I mean, we can talk, what is the counseling field? Well, the counseling field is vast, it's broad. It deals with, advising people, it deals with training people, it deals with teaching people, educating, inspiring people. It's a lot of ways you can do it. Some of you said you want to do youth counseling, some said you want to do, like you say, HIV counseling, some maybe mental health counseling. That's just one field. And there's many people, many of you have different fields. But that's the what. The second circle is the what? Well, no pun intended. Is the, it's the how. How do I become a counselor?
Now I refer back to what you said.
Yeah.
People know as I got you.
Yeah, how do I become a counselor? So maybe I have to go and get certain amount of schooling, I have to get certain certifications. How do I become an ordained minister? Well, I've got to take certain classes and I've got to go through somebody's seminary school. Actually, don't, but some might say that, but you definitely have to be ordained under a ministry. That's the how. That's the next level of understanding. So it's not just what, this is a pastor, but this is how they became a pastor. This is how one becomes a pastor. But really, the real thinking, and this is the deepest level of understanding, is the second, which is what? Why? We'll start with why. Teaches that strategic thinkers go from here to here, not from here to here. You start with why. Why do I want to do it? Why do I want to get into this field? So I understand that a lot of people, and I'm not saying you shouldn't do this, but 95% of people that I've worked with that say they want to go particularly into youth counseling or be a youth mentor, peer mentor for youth, when I ask why, one is to kind of think for a second. 95%, maybe I shouldn't say 90%, I'll say 90% give the same answer, which is what?
Because they've been there.
Because they've been there. I'm not here to tell a person what their calling is or not, but I will say this. Not everybody who thinks that they should be in that field should really be in that field.
That's what I'm.
Because when you start with why, if you ask yourself why I've been there, well, you've been a lot of places perhaps. You've done a lot of things, you've had a lot of experiences. Maybe you do, let's say your calling is to help youth, but does it have to be in the counseling field?
No.
So when you start with why, it helps you begin to peel away, because when you start with here, you may never get to the why. That's the problem starting with the outer. You may never get to the inner. You may never get to the place of why, but if you start here, you can work out.
So why basically helps you understand.
Understand. And all you're getting, get understanding. Why is it that I want to do this? When I say what are your motives, I don't mean whether they're negative or positive. That's not what I'm saying. I heard somebody say this, that the enemy of the right thing is the good thing. And sometimes you're doing something good, but it's not the right thing for you. So you're working as a peer mentor, but that's not really your gift. Of course your gift is to help you, but there's many ways to help you.